Graduands, guests, and colleagues, my name is Brad Kirkland, and I'm very happy to welcome you to graduation. I have a few announcements to make before we begin so that you can relax and enjoy the ceremony. Graduands, an easy job to start with. Please check that your seat number matches the number on your ticket, because you will be called to the stage in that order. If you discover that these do not match, our team of stewards can help you locate the correct seat. At the appropriate time, you'll be invited by the stewards to stand and make your way to the foot of the stairs, ready to head up across the stairs and across the stage. All very straightforward. There are two key things which make this a seamless ceremony. Firstly, as soon as the person ahead of you begins to cross the stage, please make sure you make your way up the stairs. Please don't wait until they have crossed the stage until you get to the top of the stairs. Secondly, don't let excitement and pride overwhelm you so much that you forget to pick up your degree parchment after you've crossed the stage. If you do, don't worry, you will still have graduated. Don't try to go back, because you will collide with someone who is coming the other way. Instead, you can visit the graduate information desk in the exhibition center where you collected your gown and tickets 30 minutes after the ceremony and collect your parchment. At the end of the ceremony, graduates are asked to process out of the hall directed by the stewards. Family and friends, the stewards will show you to the exit once the graduates have left. If the fire alarm should sound at any point, please remain in your seats. Instructions will be given and you'll be escorted to the nearest exit. As graduates, you will join an international community of over 123,000 alumni from 183 different countries. The York Alumni Association organizes many events, networks, and services designed to help you make connections with other alumni across the world and to boost your career prospects. Please visit the Alumni Association stand and the photo booth in the Exhibition Center where you can pick up your graduation gift and be welcomed to the Alumni Association. As you get your first job or take up further study or training, please remember to keep in touch with us so that we can know what you're doing. Understanding your career paths will help us provide the right support for our current students and make sure that we can offer graduates like yourselves the relevant information and opportunities. Finally, please turn off your mobile phones, and will you all now please stand?
I declare this congregation open for the conferment of awards. Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is John Robinson. I am Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Teaching, Learning and Students here at the University of York. And it's my great privilege to welcome you to this ceremony and celebration. It is a ceremony. There are certain aspects of order, of tradition, and of meaning, of significance as people graduate. But it's also a celebration. And we hope you'll all be able to relax, that you'll be able to enjoy this day, and together, this congregation of people in this place, in this one occasion, to celebrate the achievement of our graduates. So welcome. Welcome from people who've come both near and far. Welcome, first of all, to this iconic and remarkable building. Now, you might be feeling that it's remarkable for the wrong sort of reasons. You've had half an hour on those unforgiving benches already, and you're looking forward to another hour. Those benches have been designed specifically so that no matter how long the presiding officer's speech lasts, you cannot fall asleep. You will see that we've taken alternative provision here on the stage. But the building is remarkable. It symbolizes the joy and the toil of study at York. Joy because this place is where generations of students have mounted concerts, festivals, parties, and toil as well because this is also our biggest exam space. And so those same generations of students, and probably some of you included, have wrestled here and triumphed over their exams. It's a building, it's a place with split personalities. Just 4 years ago, 1 week, the Central Hall was configured as a boxing ring with hordes of York and Lancaster students cheering on in a febrile atmosphere their respective teams at the start of the Roses tournament. And then just a few weeks later, this place is where the Anglican Church decided that women could be bishops. I would have said that I can't imagine two more different occasions, but I've never been to a Church of England synod, so I may be wrong on that. And 33 years ago, just before Band-Aid made Bob Geldof into a modern saint, the Boomtown Rats played here, and Bob broke the university's ban on dancing in Central Hall. Dancing is not allowed here, so please be careful not to moonwalk when you come across the stage to collect your degree. But Bob told his audience, get up and dance. The university is worried about the hall sinking into the lake, but face it, it's not Venice. Actually, Bob used more colourful words than that, but that was the gist of what he was saying. Indeed, you see, we've not sunk into the lake. That's an urban myth. The building's been around for a while. There are other myths, like the top flips open to open in the sunshine on good days. But indeed, it's a place where many things have happened, even in the short 56-year history of the university. It's seen many different sorts of events. But today Central Hall takes on its oldest and its best personality, which is a celebration of hard work paying off. Your hard work, your successful completion of your degrees. And it's a great moment. I have the privilege of being the first person to congratulate each of you as you cross the stage and turn from a graduand into a graduate. And it is an honor. And I hope that you as well will enjoy that moment. As I said before, relax and do enjoy this time. I'm sure your family and friends will. Gary Balding famously said, your families are extremely proud of you. You can't imagine the sense of relief that they're feeling. This would be an appropriate time to ask for money. So I want to speak to and about three groups of people here today. Staff of the university, colleagues, the family and friends of our graduands, and then those people who in a few minutes' time are going to be Doctors of Philosophy, Master of Arts, of Science, Bachelors, and so Some staff of the university are arrayed on the stage here, along with some officers of the Students' Union. Actually, my usual position is somewhere back there. What are these people doing? Their role is to watch like hawks for any breach of protocol, to smile reassuringly at nervous graduands as they mount the stage, and to catch anyone who trips over their heels. You'll notice that in true cricketing style, over the other side there, we have 2 slips, but no gully. So if you're going to trip, lean to the left. Senior staff from academic departments will present you for your degrees. And with them are colleagues who've taught and supported you through your time at York. They know you, they're impressed with what you have achieved. They support you again today. And around the hall, there are other staff of the university in diverse robes who have various day jobs in the university. They run all sorts of services, but today they're here to join in the celebration and make sure things run smoothly. So to the staff of the university here today, thank you for your role today, but more generally and more fully, thank you for your role in ensuring that this university offers excellent teaching, that we support our students, and your contribution to making sure the University of York thrives. Guests and supporters, thank you for coming today to celebrate your child's, siblings, partners, friends' graduation. In many cases, you've made sacrifices for their education, and today, they've made it. Dave Barry, the American columnist, once addressed graduates, "So now you're leaving college and embarking upon the greatest adventure and the biggest challenge of your young lives, moving back in with your parents." That cuts both ways, I think, as parents can agree. Many of our graduates today are slightly older, so that doesn't apply so much. But there's still, for parents, this is still a rite of passage to look at and enjoy. And after this, what next? Well, grandparents, grandchildren. Others of our guests are partners, and you too have occasion to celebrate today. Now's the time that they start covering your chores and allow you to do the extracurricular things you want to do. And graduates. Graduates, today is a culmination of what you've been working towards. It's a peak in your life. You will shortly be a graduate of York, and in many ways York is an extraordinary university. It's only 56 years old, but it's recognized as world-class, and it's built a reputation and a standing at a remarkable pace. And we're working to continue to further enhance the influence and reputation of this place. But some of our values are not measured in league tables and rankings. And I'm going to mention just 4 briefly. The values of curiosity, of respect, of fairness, and of purpose. How have these values been incorporated and summed up in your education here? Well, I hope that being at York, in this community of scholarship, will have given you an edge of curiosity, sharpened your curiosity, enabled you towards independent thinking that combines creativity, direction, and focus. Our motto, which is mostly up here in Latin, is on the threshold of wisdom. There's the idea of being knowledgeable, but seeing that there is so much yet still to grasp and having that curiosity to go on discovering. So being at York will have exposed you to unexpected, profound insights and helped you develop the reasoning and rhetoric to keep on questioning. How can we make things better? And that value of respect as well, that questioning comes together with other people. So how can I go on learning from the insights of others, whoever they may be, through conversation, through respectful, forthright contending over ideas and developing ways together to benefit people and influence society for the good. You, our graduates, have grown, metaphorically, and will keep on growing. Being at York will have given you new abilities, new friends, new choices. And as to the future, well, it's a tradition that graduation speeches offer some well-intended advice. Wired magazine developed a game of bingo based on cliches used in speeches like this one. So points scored for phrases like, "Don't be afraid, this is only the beginning, pay it forward." Extra points for, "Always remain true to yourself as you carve your path through the rock of destiny." And also for the blunt advice too, "Don't drink too much, stay out of prison." All good advice. Mine is perhaps more modest, not quite as blunt as the last advice, just two parts. First, so far as you can, look for and shoulder responsibility. I know through the role that I have in the university that there are people in this hall today who have overcome real challenges to get here and not being crushed. And I do salute those people. Life challenges can be very hard. Sometimes they can be too much. But I do say to everyone, so far as you are able, seek out challenge and take responsibility. For you have the ability, you have the education, and you're living in a time when people with ability and education can make things better. And second, as you advance through careers of diverse kinds, and if you take responsibility willingly, you will advance. As you do that, respect and value those around you, and particularly those who work for you and those over whom you have authority and influence. Be kind and compassionate when that's needed. Kindness and compassion are the better parts of our nature. Be supportive and encouraging. You are creative, and so in managing, leading, and respecting others, with that edge of openness, of curiosity, of discovery, I hope that you in turn will be able to inspire them to see how interesting the world is, to keep exploring it and to make their own contributions to it. Today you become part of the family of over 100,000 University of York graduates. So we hope you'll stay in touch. We've got an active alumni network that engages with each other and the university. So whoever you are, wherever you go after York, there's a good chance there'll be other York graduates around. And of course, the university is on social media. So follow us there, like the duck of the day, but stay in touch with York. We're proud of you. Today, we celebrate your achievements, and we have high hopes and best wishes for you all. Thank you.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present the following candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Health Sciences for research and evaluation of NHS hospitals inspection in England, Anna Cristina Castro. For research in statistical methods for evaluating selection test, Lazio Mandiga. For research in the evaluation of cardiac rehabilitation, quality and outcomes, Ahmad Salman. For research in health and climate-relevant lifestyles in the United Kingdom, Michaela Smith. For the degree of Master of Public Health, Holly Alcock. Alexander Dunn-Roberts. Yaroslava Musleshare. Julie Honeybell. Lakeisha Jean. Tessa Johnson-Jones. Camelia Maturana Palakios. Elizabeth McHugh. Isla Monks. Tess Morris. Melina Perez. Benita Sembi. Amy Ward. Ashley Scarlett Weir. For the degree of Master of Science in Applied Health Research, Holly Dale. Janie Healy. And Jackie Wilkinson. For the degree of Master of Science in International Humanitarian Affairs, Jonathan Byrant. Claudia Carrillo Zapata. Stephanie Kirkham. Alexander Morse. Stuart Nielsen. Julie Stalker. For the degree of Master of Public Health, Harriet Larvin. For the degree of Master of Nursing, Adult, Maria Abraham. Robin Atwood. Megan Cogman. Becky King. Hannah Knight. Rachel Pegler. And Danielle Taylor. For the degree of Master of Nursing in Mental Health, Beverly Chambers. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Midwifery Practice, Alice Abbey. Rachel Dewhurst. Jade Entwistle. Abby Fowler. Jennifer Friel. Rebecca Griffin. Cara Hayes. Chloe Kennedy. Eleni McRae. Rachel Pierce. Hannah Perkins. Lauren Sambrooks. Isabel Seeley. Suzanne Stamoulos. Emma Thompson. Rebecca Walsh. Emily Ward. and Laura Wilson. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Health and Social Care Practice, Fiona Blaycock. Janie Bruin. Joanna Coley. Nicola Harding. Christopher Hardy. Olivia Horrigan. Kirsty Lester. Hannah Mennell. Helen Pullin. Kiara Secchi. Sarah Taziman. Laura Walker. And Abigail Washington. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing Adult, Emily Addison. Maisie Allen. Angelique Aspinwall. Ollie Astle. Lauren Baddick. Kate Baldwin. Emaletta Barbosa. Molly Begningham-Webb. Emma Bauer. Tracy Brooke. Amy Jo Burdett. Lauren Burland. Hannah Byron. Georgia Caldwell. Rebecca Channing. Sarah Shatwell. Joanne Clappison. Paige Clayton. Laura Clement. Jane Coverdale. Charlotte Coxon. Jessica Copperton. Hayley Davis. Alexander Dudbridge. Alice Evans. Amy France. Chloe Gilchrist. Rebecca Golding. Chloe Greenwood. Natasha Gregory. Sarah Louise Hall. Sarah Hammett. Lucy Hodge. Emma Horrigan. Gemma Johnson. Farewell Jolly. Imogen Georgian. Sele Matuto Como. Georgina Lang. Lucy Little. Alice Lord. Annalise Macron. Marta Marmai. Gemma Martin. Amy Matthews. Hannah Miller. Amy Mills. Samantha Lukasana. Jennifer Mountain. Sean Murray. Bethany Newcomb. Adam Newton. Harvey Nightingale. Jessica Norman. Hayley North. Caitlin O'Donnell. Paris Oxford. Rodora Bantig. Laura Potter. Lily Price. Jot Pullen. Grace Robertson. Kate Roper. Rona Russell. Natasha Saunders. Alice Shepherd. Gareth Sikar. Claudia Smalley. Becca Smith. Alexandra Spratt. Russell Stringer. Paige Stiles. Neve Tate. Emma Tizard. Fiona Tomaszewski. Melanie Tutesi-Jensi. Ashley Ward. Jessica Ward. Iona Wheatley. Grace Sian Whitehead. Sophie Whitcock. Kim White. Emma Willis. And Adam Woodall. For a degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Child, Heidi Bennett. For Jessica Clark. Chelsea Edge. Bethany Hawkins. Rachel Hornsby. Samantha Hudson. Bethany Lazenby. Eliza Phillips. Claudia Sheriff Finches. Emily Stevens. Lauren Kayar. Anna Vincetti. Jessica Wolstenholme. For a degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Learning Disability, Rebecca Allison. Amy Armstrong. Bethany Binns. Eva Casson. Brenda Chinyumba. Michael Dobson. Kelly Edwards-Barrett. Elise Palmer. Olivia Rawnsley. Kate Slightholme. Hannah Spooner. Anna Tash. And Chrissy Wilson. For a degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Mental Health, Jo Atkinson. Lauren Bagshaw. Amy Baker. Carly Brewer. Lauren Burr. Jonathan Castlin. Lizzie Choga. Courtney Dickinson. Jessie Ems. Robert Flesher. Tahila Fetwell. Hannah Green. Lindsay Hill. Rachel Hotwood. Amber Hutton. David McDermott. Emily Meikle. Daniel Biggins. Jade Warner. Kate Waterhouse. And Jenai Wyatt-Pike. For the degree of Bachelor of Science for Nelson and Laveau, which will be received by his daughter Sharon. For the Foundation Degree in Health and Social Care, Associate Practitioner Kaylee Allen. Janie Dawson. Matthew Dean. Megan Irvin. Rebecca Linfoot. Claire Litherland. Emma Neild. Victoria Tate. Reggie Tinio. Georgina Tomlinson. Diana Wallace. Holly Wilson. Katie Whitty. And Lorraine Wrightson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ensemble Anonimi will perform Words by the Real Group and The Road Home as arranged by Stephen Paulus.
Words, a ladder and a ladder on a string, will hold forever humanity's spellbound words, possession of the beggar and the king. Everybody, every day, you and I, we all can say words, regarded as a complicated tool, created by man, implicated by mankind. Words, obsession of the genius and the fool. Everybody, every day, everywhere, and every way. Whoa, words, find them, you can use them, say them, you can hear them, write them, you can read them, love them, feel them. Words, transmitted as befitted from the start, received by all, and we're sentenced to a life with words, impression of the stupid and the smart. Everybody, every day, you and I, we all can say words. Inside your head can come alive as they're said softly, loudly, modestly, or proudly. Words, expression by the living and the dead. Everybody, every day, everywhere, and every way. Whoa, words, find them, you can use them, say them, you can hear them, write them, you can read them, love them, fear them. String. Will lead me
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present the following candidates. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics, for research on hitting and return time distributions to small sets, Edward Dumbrell. For research on model selection in semi-parametric models, Xiaochen Ko. For research on option pricing and hedging with optimization, Zikang Zhu. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Mathematical Biology, Marjolaine Turians. For the degree of Master of Science in Financial Engineering, Shuang Li. Sihao Liu. Hongling Lu. Chiyu Wu. Mingjiang Zhao. For the degree of Master of Science in Mathematical Finance, Hongxi Ding. He Xiaozhen. Rachel Leonard. Jamie Meller. Yuling Wang. Hangshu Xu. For the degree of Master of Science in Statistics and Computational Finance, Xiaowen Bao. Hong Guo. Jie Guo. Jin Huang. Helen Jarvis. Siyuan Shen. Fergus Walden. Jingyan Wang. Nan Wang. Xianyi Wang. Dingyu Zhang. For the degree of Master of Mathematics, Joseph Edward. Samuel Turner. For the degree of Master of Mathematics in Mathematics and Computer Science with a year in industry, Emma Lee. For the degree of Master of Physics in Mathematics and Physics, Helen Witowska. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Mathematics, Philip Yankovic. Daniel Merritt. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Amy Bremond. Jasmine Sharp. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Philosophy, Joe Ash. And Tristan Tavaran Jitan.
It is my enormous pleasure to introduce Claudia Zapata, the orator who will speak on behalf of the class of 2019. Our student orators have been invited to speak in recognition of their hard work on behalf of the student community and for their commitment to their studies. Our speakers have both pursued the most enriching experience they could during their time at York, as well as giving back to their community. On behalf of the class of 2019, I give you Claudia Zapata.
Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, I'd like to begin by saying congratulations to us. The energy in this room is really filled with happiness, accomplishment, and excitement. I'd like to share with you a little bit of my story. My name is Claudia. When I started my master's program, I was a single mother of one, and when I finished, I was a mother of three. Now, some of you might think that I'm a little bit crazy to have continued with my studies, having a 13-year-old, a 5-month-old, and being pregnant. But despite the obvious challenges which came with my particular set of circumstances, the desire to succeed was greater, and my education was a way forward. It was an opportunity to accomplish more in life. Perseverance is something that we have all exercised, and it's a skill that we've mastered. I came to London when I was 5. I was born in Colombia when violence was rife in the 80s. And it was my mother's perseverance to see me and her family live in a country which could offer safety and a better quality of life. And that brought us here to London. And I am thankful to have achieved a master's because of her sacrifice. And it's these acts of perseverance which inspire people to believe that they can. At my undergraduate ceremony, I heard Bianca Jagger speak for the first time. She's a human rights activist. And everything that I had always wanted to do became humanly possible. As I heard her tell her story, my focus moved from, I don't even know where to start, it's impossible, to this is what I want to do. Now, we're in a position of privilege, and with every achievement comes a sense of responsibility, and that's exciting. Our achievements are an opportunity to inspire others, and for me, that's the real and true definition of a role model. According to data from UNESCO, there are still 263 million children and youth out of school, with 15 million girls of primary school age unlikely to ever set foot in a school. My studies here at York have amplified my understanding of education in a humanitarian context. And surprisingly, education has still ranked amongst the most important needs of children and youth suffering a humanitarian emergency. Quality education continues to be a solution to end poverty and child marriage. Girls with 8 years of education are 4 times less likely to marry as children. A girl with an extra year of education can earn 20% more as an adult. A child born to a mother who can read and write is 50% more likely to survive past the age of 5. Educated mothers are twice as likely to send their children to school. To conclude, I hope that through the course of my life, I can inspire that single mother that may doubt on her abilities to achieve more, to overcome those barriers which can be so limiting. Your story, which is a compilation of your gender, your ethnicity, your achievements, your personal circumstances, and more, can be that spark that somebody needs to feel that they too can make it. With the help of some of the world's best lecturers, who for many of us did more than teach, we are celebrating our achievement. I would like to personally thank Professor Joe Rose and Janaka, who encouraged us from day one of our distance learning program until our deadline to submit our dissertation. And I know I am not alone when I say thank you to our professors, to our friends, and to our family who supported us and are here taking part of our very special day. Thank you very much for your time and for listening to my story. Thank you.
So in a few moments I will close the ceremony, but before I do there's just 3 more things. The first of those is to say some thanks, in some case reiterate some thanks. Our thanks to Claudia for that fantastic speech just now. Our thanks to Anonimi for their contribution, their musical contribution to our ceremony. Our thanks to the people who make these ceremonies run so well and so smoothly. Thanks to all our friends and supporters who've travelled in to show your support and celebrate together with our graduates. And thank you to you for choosing York in the first place, that you came here, and that now together we're able to share this great celebration of your success. That was the first thing I had to do. The second thing I have to do is to say the following words. I confer awards on all other graduands who have elected to take their awards in absentia. So that means if you don't see some of your classmates here today, it is okay, they still have graduated. And the third thing is, could I ask everyone except for the graduates to stand, please? This is our final opportunity to show with applause, with cheers, with whatever you like, how proud we are of these, our graduates. Yeah. And graduates, would you now please stand also? I declare this congregation closed.